And the Oculus is pretty cool. But welcome back to the Stuff International stage here at CES 2016. Now, there's lots of different ways to try and approach natural user interfaces. Gesture interaction has been one. You think of the Xbox Kinect launched 5 or 6 years ago, where you can simply swipe your way around. That only really works with the Xbox, or at least primarily. But now there's another way of gesturing to your devices, and Gideon from eyeSight has a device that he's going to tell me all about. Tell me about the device you have in front of you here, the single cue.
So the single cue is really bringing home automation to home automation. Basically, we maybe a bit about eyeSight. We're a computer vision algorithm company that were embedding our solutions into other OEMs. And then we came up with the idea of Internet of Things, connected home, vision, they all work together. And
you have something there that looks a little like an Xbox Kinect.
A bit like the Kinect sensor, this is the whole device. It doesn't connect to anything. It just connects to the electricity. Basically, everything runs on this device, and this allows you to control both your media legacy systems and your smart home devices just by pointing your finger. And that's the motion. That's the level of the motion you do.
So simply something like that?
Something like that. Not big kind of Kinect motion. And we can integrate other solutions. So in our exhibition area, we are showing it working with voice solutions like Amazon's Echo. And basically, this allows you, with a simple setup, to bring real automation. Watch your movies, stream your music, control your lights, control your thermostat, just by pointing your finger, basically.
So you can leave the universal remote and pack it in a drawer. That's the
Correct.
idea.
You know, for me, home automation, when people talk about home automation, let's say I come home, I leave the phone on my kitchen table, and I sit with my partner to watch a movie, and now we want to change the light settings, because I've just bought an expensive, beautiful Philips light, and then I have to get up, find my phone, unlock it, find the app, and change the light. This is not automation. This is automation.
So tell me how it actually works then. It presumably has a sensor that's detecting my motion. Is it working in a similar way to the Kinect, where it can actually see the outline of my finger in my hand?
Similar but different. Kinect is a great solution, but uses a lot of illumination, a lot of processing power. This is a very lean machine. It has an old, like, mobile phone processor inside. It uses our algorithm that actually detects your fingertip at 5 meters. And then we translate motion into actions, very simply. And we've been doing this kind of machine vision algorithms for about 8 years, so we really got it to the highest level out there. We're showing again in our exhibition, controlling UI in the car, driver awareness and drowsiness, VR with fingers, using our technology.
Now, obviously, it's a device, a rectangular device at the moment that sits in front of your TV or on the coffee table, wherever it is. The next logical step must be to actually integrate it into the devices themselves.
Absolutely, yeah. We're already in discussions with set-top box companies, TV companies, that all want to move into connected home and bring all the technology and sensing technology into third parties. Definitely.
So you can control your Apple TV through this, you can control your legacy cable box, whatever it is, because it has a number of different sensors. It works through Wi-Fi, IR, Bluetooth, does it?
Correct, yeah. It has basically, it's a standalone device. It has processing, sensing, communication. There's a nice LCD here that shows you what device you're controlling.
Right. So you have some visual feedback.
You have visual feedback. And although you are moving from one device to another, and in a Nest to a Philips lights, to your Comcast, to your Sony soundbar, totally different devices, no relationship. The UI makes you feel you're in one same family.
Right, and even though the devices themselves may be natively controlled in different ways, I presume you can, by the way you're setting your device up here, use the same gesture control, so you can turn on and off by using the same gesture regardless of the device that you're controlling.
Correct. Actually, we kept it very simple. We have a lot of different gestures from a technology point of view. We left the solution with just your fingertip. So you move like that, you can click, and you can mute.
So how many different things can it do? Volume up, down, on, off. Obviously, you can change your lights, and presumably, you can add functionality very easily.
Very easily. Basically, it has all. We did some research about what people are actually using, and it's really a Pareto 20/80. So we took the 20% of what people usually use and put it into the device. And the UI allows you, and in an Apple TV or a Roku, we just have a D-pad, so you can move freely around and choose apps or your music lists. Great fun.
Could you envision being able to personalize it so people could choose their own gestures, or does that start getting a bit messy?
So it's something we're thinking about. In PC solutions that we've embedded, we have what we call a gesture composer. So we have a library of gestures, and people can choose a specific gesture to a specific action. In the app...
So you can set macros, can you, almost?
Almost, yeah. It's even simpler than that.
Right.
You can say on, off, you can do that, whatever you like. We might add that in the future. Currently, because we just brought it to the market, we wanted people to get a very easy, very simple, very fun experience.
So you're all about gesture. Would you ever think about the voice component? Because
Correct.
when people talk about the natural user interface, obviously voice is a big component of that as well.
So currently what we did, and by the way, we're big believers of, there's a name, multimodality. We are big believers in that. So we're showing it here at the show by integrating with Alexa.
That's the Amazon
That's
device.
the Amazon. But having said that, we're already in discussions with a number of voice detection companies to embed it as part of the solution. And it makes sense to say single queue Apple TV, but then if you want to browse, you use your finger.
So how much does it cost, and do people get it from the eyeSight website or direct, or do you buy it through Amazon?
So currently we have a single queue website. We call the product single queue. It's a single queue. And you can buy it there or on Amazon for $199. Great feedback so far. People love it. And we are slowly rolling out with other retailers and partners.
Excellent. Well, Gideon, many thanks indeed. Look forward to trying that out. I guess it's over and out from us, or maybe I should just do this.